I tried this new Hunter list from Tweak yesterday, and it actually did amazingly well, and now that I check the stats, it's actually the second best performer from Diamond to Legend for the last 3 days, with a small sample size, but still looks pretty promising. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about the deck, show you its mulligans, win rates, as well as some general tips so you know how to play with and against this deck. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can have some Hearthstone coaching and support me on Metafy groups. Now let's check out the deck.
Prepared!
Here what the stat looks like for the last 3 days, and like I said, it's actually doing amazingly well, and it's basically a burn deck that has a lot of tokens in it. Here's the list up close, and we do have a good amount of 1-drops in here with Awakened Tremors, which Catch of the Day, Sneaky Snakes, and the Tormental Musician, and we can also repeat some of these 1-drops with the help of Pet Parrot. The best 1-drops to repeat would be either Sneaky Snakes or Catch of the Day, and you definitely don't want to be repeating Tormental Musician, and in most cases Tremors either. We also have the Location, which you can do a decent chunk of damage with. Observer of Myths turned out to be absolutely MVP. We have Patchwork Pals with a lot of extra stuff. The Remote Control is definitely pretty good in here, giving you extra tokens. Gorgonzorm was also pretty fun, and you actually kind of want to be playing that cheese on curve so you can actually give it some saddle up action nice and quick, or just buff a lot of crap with the help of the myths. We have a couple of kill commands so you can burn opponents through taunts. Couple of workhorses which felt really nice in the deck as well, and they're awfully sticky, and also give you extra tokens so you can do more stuff. Grift, he's basically an extra kill command potential for you, but he can be obviously flexible as well. RC Rampage, obvious no-brainer in the deck. You usually want to be playing this when you have at least 3 other things on the board, so you can get 12-12 for 4 mana only. You can also play it when 4 things are on the board, which again gives you 12-12. It's fine when you have a couple of things, it still gives you a 10-10 for 4 mana, but it's a lot more susceptible to a lot more AoEs. Saddle Up gives you a lot of extra sticky stuff. We have Agromar, obviously, feels pretty good in the deck. And lastly, we have a Zilliax, which basically buffs the whole board, with the +1 and -1. It's basically like the Token Hunter from before. You just build a nice and wide board, saddle up, or buff with Observer of Myths, or with Leok, or with Zilliax, or with all 3. And you can also burn a lot with the things like Kill Command, like Grifta, like Agromar, that kind of stuff, and getting charged Huffers out of Patchwork Pals is also pretty OP. Don't get baited into thinking that Observer of Myths is gonna buff your board with the help of Leok. The way that interaction works is the same it would work with Zilliax as well. When Observer of Myths is on the board, he has 1 attack, but when you play Leok, you make Observer of Myths into a 2 attack, and then Leok lands on the board, and that does not trigger the Myths like that, because Leok already gave it the +1 attack, which is kinda weird, but it also kinda makes sense, and it also kinda doesn't. If this guy already has 2 attack and you play a Zilliax, same can happen. Zilliax is gonna be a free attack minion, but he also gives the Observer the +1 before he actually lands on the board, so again, Observer would not trigger like that, so be smart about how you actually trigger your things. It would be best if you start off with a 2 into a 3 into a 4, that kind of deal, so be careful how you actually put your minions on the board. Unless you actually want to use a Huffer on that turn, in which case you put down Huffer first and then try to put more bigger things on the board so you can actually buff the Huffer that can go face, but obviously be smart about it. You also have to be smart about how you can set up a 1 or 2 turn lethals, so be careful how much you trade with this one. In some cases you just dish out the damage in the face, lose the board, and still kill them from hand, so think about that before you commit to some silly trades. Matchup wise, we don't have that much stats, but you are obliterating big spell mages, and honestly I had a pretty good time against most classes as well. Like, we went like 75% win rate or something like that, so definitely pretty solid. As for the mulligans, here's what it looks like on the cap trait, because the sample size is small. You want to have 1 or 2 of the good 1-drops. The weapon is great. Gorgonzorm was not bad. If you have a good 1-drop you want to repeat, Pet Parrot can be a keep. The horse is also nice. Apparently Observer of Myths is also not that bad, and same can be said for Location. Depending on your hand, you might even consider things like Saddle Up or RC Rampage, but it's gonna come down to the matchup as well. As for on the coin, here you can keep RC Rampage even more. The rest looks pretty much the same thing, and Awakened Tremors is still pretty decent. Just be smart about who you're keeping it against, because some opponents deal better with it than others. All around, that's it for the deck. Not that expensive, not that cheap, definitely very strong. So if you want to be climbing some easy ranks, definitely give this one a go. Now let's check out some of my games with it on my road to top 500 legend. Hope you enjoy. Demon Hunter. Yes, the Demon Hunter. Kinda like these two, but wish I had a 1-drop. Somebody had Jungle Jam. I'll try like this, but it is a little bit iffy. Nothing on 1-drop can't fix. This weapon ain't too bad on 2 but instead of the location. Okay, so far so bad. Shit. Let's take the small damage while we can, because it ain't gonna be like that forever. Really hope. I mean, he doesn't have 3 mana, so. Can't get that. We're still taking a beating here, though. Enough horsing around. Let's cough up them ponies. Nothing but a face thing. Fuck.
Destroy all. No one's going to believe this. Embrace defeat.
That's kind of lame, yeah. It's kind of lame because I gotta do this, and it's gonna be less buff for the what's his face, but it's annoying. Doing it like this. We're on the board alright, but let's see for how long. Shit. But he can't attack. He's gonna kill a couple of 4-1s. And next turn he could have tons of damage. Hey, remember when these used to be 4-1s? That would have been great. Nah, dude, it's not exactly rocket science, is it?
Time always runs out.
Okay. Could either tempo or a good location. Ayo. How's it going, Ayo? What's it gonna be, man? Like saddle up or hero power jungle or double these jungle? Well, not double, so it's hero power jungle if it is. Jungle is not that great though. Ah, fuck that. I think I'm gonna go with this, because next turn he's either killing me or he's clearing most of his board, so let's not and say we did. We are very killable here, by the way, with a location ready for whatever. Like, if he has 1 mana Treasure Distributor plus one of the 3 mana pirates, he could have done a lot, but he doesn't. Well, actually, he couldn't do that much because his location was closed. Oh my fucking god, he actually made it. If we hero power, we wouldn't die like this. Fucking bullshit, man. Who the hell plays around double acupuncture bullshit? Insane. I guess we could have made it into a draw this way at least. Oh well, that was shit. That's as reliable as it gets. Aurora? We actually faced Aurora with Jadis, pretty sure we did. And he was playing Warlock then as well. It was Insanity, if I'm not mistaken. Turn 1, 2, 3 potentially. I can see that. Okay, Pet Parrot to repeat the catch. That's gonna be kind of cool. Okay, it is pain. Oh dear, pain. I think we're fine against pain. They don't do well against white boards. Okay, second jungle. Trades. Bird me, dude. I think I'll actually crack this open and play a bunch. And by a bunch, I mean 1. I could have gone with Jungle Gem there and shoot for 4 damage, but might drop him a little bit too close to where we shouldn't. Whereas next turn I could play both of these. If he damages himself without doing much, he might have regarded it, but he doesn't. This actually fucks over my jungle quite nicely. Sag. I maybe just fill the board with free freeze in that case. Sitting at 5 mana, he cannot drop down and play the 16. I mean go back to 15 while playing Giants. Unless he has the second Blood Treant. Okay, just go back to 15. Is that even good enough? I can do double OKK. I think I will. Why didn't I click first? That was kind of silly. That was actually pretty silly, because now my second shot is gonna be small. I fucked it up. I definitely fucked that up. I needed the room for the second location. That was stupid as hell. Anyway, he either has the second 16 or doesn't, and even if he does, it's not that big a deal. Question is, does he have a bunch of giants to go with it? Okay, that's mildly annoying. But not really. Hey, look at that, positioning saved us there. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, this idiot comes back online so I can do some location nonsense. Well, Let's see the luck of the draw. There you go. Thanks, man. But yeah, I fucked it up last turn. Okay, take those.
Before the legion's tide.
Kind of like the hand. Let's hold on. Let us hold on, be strong.
We all have our ghosts.
One dose solves any problem.
I slapped it like that, so even if he pings, we have him traded on the boards. One drop off the top would be great. Workhorse would be acceptable, I guess. Snakes would be pretty perfect, though. So we can actually do some saddle up nonsense. I guess he's not pinging. Might he be coining a weapon? Fucking did. That is not great. That is gonna make it so hard for me to stick anything here. I really hate this. I really hate this. I'm not gonna swing here. I don't want him to farm coins. I guess keeping the Observer of Miss Smiths was not very bright, was it? Usually ain't.
Muzzle their magic.
Would have been nice if I can play saddle up, but joke's on you, I don't even have it. This is pretty shit.
So many Christ defeat. No one's going to believe
This is pretty shit. Snake me, dude.
Muzzle their magic.
I take that.
Christ defeat.
Okay. We stick a saddle up on a board like this, it's pretty much GG, and honestly we should be. Is he tradable? That's pretty desperate. Not yet, Neve. It's usually happening in about 90 minutes from now, but we haven't heard about it yet. Okay, this guy is looking to be playing a weird kind of a a weird kind of list. I would rather see what's behind door number 2 first. Now coming back from this, we even have kill command in the deck. And this is as sticky a board as they get. Dude definitely didn't curve out tremendously well, but neither did we now, did we? Yeah, that doesn't do shit. Wow, didn't even touch my face. Thanks, guy.
Sure to control it.
I am aware.
Let the great dream begin.
Break before the legion's tide.
Okay, against the Druid of all people. Dummy Warrior. I've seen it, Buffy, but didn't do too well with it myself. Patch Pals ain't the worst. Gorgonzormo a bit on the slow end. Grift definite no. It's against the Doodoo, so kind of like the Patch Pals, I guess. Let's try like this. It's not the worst turn 1, 2, 3. Okay, saddle up, you say. Technically, we could coin Gorgonzormo here, but it doesn't feel that great. On the other hand, we could do turn 3 cheese and the saddle up. It should actually make some sense. I think I'm down with it. Yeah, next turn cheese into Thorn Mantle. Hopefully no Doomsayer arrives. Would be a damn shame. Parrot, you say? That's also not the worst. Let's do this. Perhaps, perhaps. Okay, this guy looks to be a Highlander.
Take it cheesy.
He's the one who wants to be making my board narrow. I want it to stay wide. Come on, dude. Have at it, Chief. Pipe would still be a bitch.
Time grows short.
Okay, he's feeling adventurous. Next turn he has 10 mana, sadly. Well, I'm going with this crap. Let's see this thing. Not the worst. Titan into Ziliax would be one of the worst things, I guess.
Stay alert, my children.
Okay, acceptable-ish. Not great though. Oh, it pogged the Divine Shield, that was nice. Right now I could go with my Titan. I could also consider some kill command bullshit. Maybe Liak. Liak kill command. Kinda want this thing to kill itself, but doesn't have a great way to do so.
So many choices. So many choices.
Let's just do this then.
None can stand against nature.
Guess I could have seen what's in this first. I think that's about it. No need to poke the other ones out. Thank you for the follow, Sergio. Sergio's in the house. Milk me onion. What is that even? The muffin man. He looks in a tough spot.
We all exist in
That don't do much, Chief. Oh shit, is this just better? It's only 3 minions, so Huffer is still better. Exacties. We had to be smart about it. Thank God we were. Had to be real efficient there now, didn't we? Real schmove. Helios.
break before the legion's tide.
Looks like a good curve, but it ain't. I think I'm gonna go like this. I might be overkeeping the workhorse, but it does make a good amount of sense for us, doesn't it? Okay, Pet Parrot repeating the snacks. Not the worst thing in the world. Still doing this. Let's see if he's the painy boy. Because insanity might be an issue. Pain he is. Let's fucking go. Okay. How do you like these apples, Chief? I'm gonna chill for now. Next turn I might skill command him. We'll see. We'll see if it sparks joy. Honestly, it's probably a good idea to hold on to the skill command for his mouth. Next turn he starts at 17. If I go face with everything, he's down to 12. With this skill command,
So many choices.
might be able to finish him off. He's also gonna be taking 3 more out of that 5-5, so not that bad. Best you can have right now would be the 3-3 rushers, I guess. He's technically at 9 health. So all I need is 4 damage to stick. He has the shit. Is he gonna kill the horse? He's not. Well, hate to break it to you, but you dead. Easiest game of our life, Chief. Is efficient. Then again, this is a multiplayer game, so we were basically both hitting the Warlock in the face, some harder than others. Ain't gonna hit itself. Oh wait, it did. Silly me. Not a Warlock. Keep him coming. It's human. Hey, it's Aurora again. Let's see it, Painy boy.
Break before the legion's tide.
Guess not many people are playing if I face Aurora every couple of games. I think I'd rather have Sneaky Snakes on turn 1, so on turn 2, Catch of the Day can actually use a 1-1 into the 2-1 instead. Unless he plays a Flame Imp here, in which case I'll still probably make the trades different. That ain't bad. I see a pattern here. Let's do this then. Again, I have the skill command. I'll just chill for now. Allow him to keep on slapping himself if he feels like it. Leok is around the corner. Sure. Do I face him? Nah, it's a couple of 3-3's turn for him, I'd rather not. Next turn RC Rampage really fucks him up, doesn't it? Bunch of 3-3s or 4-4s. It's gonna be 3-3s though. Interesting. Sure. Oh shit. Alrighty then. I think it's time we start slapping, because he is in kill range. Next turn, Elia kill command. Should be the way to go. Okay. Doesn't drop 8/8s in the process though, so take those. Such wondrous power. Yeah, this shit's busted against Painlocks, yo. Shit's busted, yo. We bust a nut. Let's see a big farther. Okay, that's as good as it gets. I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 kind of deal. Even as 2/2s, this guy's gonna have a hard time against us, and I could actually work horse instead. We shall see. Doesn't do shit. I got him right where I want him. That's not great. It's not that bad either. Welcome to the stream, Arc. Archon BSK. Oh, that's a full clear. And then some. Guess it's workhorse time. Sag. On the other hand, I could just coin this thing into that thing. I like this better. Let's just workhorse, and next turn I might actually sneaky snakes into RC or some shit. Jesus, man. Yeah, I think it's Snake Rampage. Good luck with that. It's not the best, but still a good amount of stats for the mana. It's a 5 mana 12/12 after all. Nice and wide. And let's try and get the catch into this shit. Fuck. Well, he's gonna be able to clear a fair bit, but we're still left with at least a couple of snakes. The snake. Oh boy, that cheese trick. Harder, daddy. Okay, we're left with a decent chunk of change. Oh boy, I mean, that's just better, isn't it? Don't answer that. Of course it's better. Wow, that's a 2-drop if I ever saw one. As 2-droppy as they come.
Package type for treasure transport.
Okay. He's running a weird looking list.
Good hit. My turn.
Very weird looking. Very list. Well, he ain't trading now. Took him a while to realize. Jungle Jam. I like that. I'm not gonna separate my idiots. Might as well. I gotta use this thing first, obviously. Okay, in this case, I don't need this to go bigger, so let's try like this. Got a rusher of all people. Okay. Two rushers. Haha. Ain't no coming back from that. I did not use the location as a separator here because Direwolf Alpha is a thing. Odds are slim, but this guy doesn't run any cleave effect, so why would I? It's a good principle to follow, but it's not a rule. I don't make the rules, I make the principles. 6 damage out of this is GG.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifact? I could.
Snakebite. The trick. How's that for a punchline? Should be a Pipsy in it.
Before the legion's tide.
Hmm. Who would I rather buff here? Because there are actually quite a few lines I could be taking here. I'd say it's still better to do this guy. I was thinking about starting with Snacks first, but this is alright. Who do I want to buff? The Rushy boy? Yeah, let's buff the Rushy boy. Problem is now this is not the last card we played, but the snakes are also pretty good, so why not? Calm down. It's just a prank. Let's go wide as hell. If this shit sticks, I'll actually kill this shit. My beasts are more important than my Quillboars, because my Quillboars are not important at all. That's mildly annoying, and it is Pipsy indeed. Well, Leok ain't doing much, so might as well go with this thing. Problem is he can repeat it.
100%
He fucking does. Hmm. Ah. I think it's better like that. The trades are still pretty shit. See if we get a rush out of this or some. Or something is right. Should I kill? Could kill off my Celiacs this way. I'ma kill it.
shaking us stir.
3 damage plus 2 damage. AoE would be an absolute bitch. Kinda picked that quick now, didn't he? Fucking got it. Of course, man. What else would you get after all? It's me we're talking about. Of course, of course. My kingdom for a horse. We are in a Midas range. And he's fucking doing it, isn't he? What else would it be, chat? What else would it be? Like, could this guy have curved out any better than that shit? Literally got everything he could have asked for there. This doesn't do shit. Might as well get some card draw while we're clapping at this cheek. Really hope he doesn't repeat that crap again. Summoning a 3/3 wouldn't have been horrible either, but kinda need a little bit of extra gas here, don't we? This guy really couldn't ask for much more than what he's having, man. We're still actually advancing on his mouth. Did I fucking get him?
No one's going to believe this.
Fucking did, man. I got him a lot, actually. I actually got him a lot. This guy could not have asked for much more than what he got, chat. Like, for real, for real. Can we dip under 500? Eben Yeti. Seen that before.
A new song begins.
Against the doo-doo, Awakened Tremors could be shit. But maybe they don't have a swipe for a change, who knows? Turn 1 Torn Mantle into turn 2 4-2 sounds good to me. Or this thing. But the snakes are better on a Rampage or Saddle Up turn. Especially against the Druid with a swipe. Got Bojack again. Bojacky Chan. Well, we are building a resilient board to swipes. Next turn is gonna be the horse. Ride the white horse. Which I later learned meant cocaine. But yeah, we live, we learn. Horse me, dude. Enough horsing around. Guess he ramps. That Amber. That's a lot of damage. We have 7 from hand, so I doubt he does anything to this. My suspicions came true. Yeah, this deck is busted, yo. Really nice in this meta, innit? We didn't face any mages, but those were getting nerfed anyway, and I have a feeling it's gonna be doing well against those, cause hunters. Thanks again, guys. Check out the new top 5 still haven't, and support me on Meta 5 groups if you wish to do so. Have a good one, guys, and I will see you on Thursday, most probably.